Welcome to the home of the BYU Cougars in LaBelle Edwards Stadium in Provo, Utah. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the Oklahoma State Cowboys, taking on another Big 12 foe, the BYU Cougars. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. BYU ready to put a foot to it and get this game going. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Oklahoma State Cowboys offense will have the football first. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week, and watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will, a really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game, maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up one.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it's squarely fault.
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
Third down defense is so pivotal in a football game. In this third down, nice job. Good coverage in the back end, but the rush gets home, forcing the fourth down. Nice start for this defense.
He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. The Cougars offense will go to work for the first time today. And guys, we talk about how tight ends are a quarterback's best friend. Boy, this guy may take friendship to a whole nother level.
Yeah, it's so nice to have a guy that the size, the athletic ability, and here's why it's always so good. Jesse, what do you want to do, man? Put a linebacker on him, put a safety on him. Nowadays, these guys can win, and it just really makes offense so much easier to run, and it goes pretty smooth.
Yeah, you're right. This guy is a matchup nightmare. And it seems like every week defensive coordinators go in and they don't respect his athleticism, and it ends up burning them. They're going to find out the hard way today. If they try to play him and match him up with linebackers and safeties, this dude makes defenses look silly.
On the run, deep down the right side. Grabs it inside the 10. And BYU right back to the line. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Looking to get it in. Touchdown, BYU! They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession. And the kick is good, but there's a penalty flag, and I think it's going to be roughing the kicker.
Personal foul. Roughing the kick. Defense.
They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. The give to the left. And some room to work. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run. The Cowboys with 8 seconds and short to keep this drive moving. They'll run play action. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. Got the first down and more. At the 20, he's got space. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Cowboys!
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the second level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. Good timing on the quick out. At the 45 on its way. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. They just dialed up one big play. Let's see if they've got another one on 1st and 10 from the 35. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Hayes. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. The Cougars with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. The play action fake. Going for it all. Oh, man, he almost picked that one off in the end zone. Instead, it'll be 3rd down. The Cougars come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. He'll take a shot. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. They'll try to convert from the Wildcat. On the direct snap, it's Hayes. They might go back to that one in a big spot as they pick up the 1st down out of the Wildcat. BYU has this offense clicking. To the air on 1st down. Looking to the big tight end. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Tight end now in motion. And back to the air on 2nd down. Hauls it in. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. And the Cougars come to the line needing just inches for the 1st down. To the ground to try to move the chains. Headed to the end zone. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, BYU!
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal line. Understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone. Know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Anderson will throw. Makes the catch. It's Allen. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. They go to the ground. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. We're through one period, and these receivers are showing out big time. Take a look at the stats. They've swapped ends of the field, and we're ready to go in the 2nd. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Quickly out to the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. They've got the screen set up. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. Big 3rd down here. They need to get the ball to the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown, Cowboys! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
The extra point here would tie the game. And he tacks on the extra point. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, back to your game in a moment, but first we have to show you how the script is being written here. Georgia State is darn near perfect offensively today. This is almost exactly the way they drew things up this week in practice. They're up 14 over Georgia Southern. Sun Belt, Fun Belt. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
Now backed up in their own end, it's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires one high and deep. It's picked off, and that's number 10. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. That was not a great throw. Might even call it ungood. Tried to put some air under it and just made it too easy.
I don't think the quarterback had a lot of confidence in where he was going with that football, Reese. I mean, that's a ball that needed to get there so much sooner. You got to put a little bit more mustard on that throw, and just lobbing the ball down the field like that, I don't know. You're asking for an interception.
Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. Got it in the middle, it's Lopez. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Quickly to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Going to the running game. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. And the Cowboys line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll move the tight end. Gives it on the option. He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. Splits the uprights, it's good. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead. So they are lining up to kick it off after that last drive. 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut him down. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. Last drive ended with a pick. Vitally important to take care of the football this time. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Running into the open space. Has plenty for the 1st down, and they stop him at the 28. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Let's send the tight end in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. The Cougars in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Finds his tight end. Terrific job getting to him. There was nowhere to go. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Cougars come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. Tries to slither forward on the sneak. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down. BYU with the 1st and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking downfield on first down. Got his man quickly. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. And the Cougars can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Oh, look, my one hand. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to keep it in the air. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Caught in the backfield, it's Hayes. Finds a crease at the 20. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Cougars didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's thrown to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
Give to the running back. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Quick pass and catch good enough for the first down. Didn't need a lot, but they got enough. And a chance to really carry momentum with them into the locker room if they can take the lead here. 1st and goal. He's looking to throw. Unleashes to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
A nice job by the defense with the edges. They try the touch pass on 1st and goal. Nice job setting the edge, not letting him get outside, making the good tackle, forcing 2nd down and goal.
Fires to the end zone. Oh, what a play. It's intercepted.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Let's see if this offense can get out of a hole as they start this drive at their own 8. They'll try the right side. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Anderson wants to throw. Pocket breaking down. Makes the catch. It's Allen. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The give to the tailback. Oh, he's got some space. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. The kick is on its way. Looks it in at the 40. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Makes the grab. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
fellas, looks like we've got a great atmosphere today in Provo. And if you thought that was a quick first half, you'd be right on the money. Two workhorse running backs who just kept pounding the rock behind offensive lines who look less like college kids and more like bulldozers. Call it ground and pound, call it pin and pummel. Both sides have been dominant, and I'm curious to see if either defense can make an adjustment. And with that, let's send it back to our broadcast team inside Lavelle Edwards Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. Those two first-half turnovers really damaging, and the primary reason they find themselves trailing to start the third quarter.
And this is an offense that prides themselves on taking care of the football and then having explosive plays. You know they're playing angry right now. They're mad. They know they're the reason why they're down in this game, so I expect them to come out here, lighten it up here for the first drive of the second half.
Yeah, and this defense playing fast, playing physical, forcing things into action, forcing those turnovers. They played really well in this first half.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Right back to the well. Turning it on. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
Well, right away after picking up the first down, they go right back to their playmaker at running back. And I love the push they got up front, getting a hat on a hat, opening a huge hole for the back.
And you become so hard to defend when you can run the football successfully on first down. If you're starting like that, now what opens up play action. Now you're making me play pass and run. This offense, if they can create that run physicality, now it opens up everything else.
Fires left. Got a man in the middle. Not a big window, and that throw was money, and they got it at the 30. BYU coming to the line with 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the quick shuffle pass. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. The Cougars have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Got the quick pass. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. This one will be a 43-yard field goal attempt from the left hash. And he missed it. No good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal.
And that kind of tells you how the season's gone for this squad. Just whether it's the offense, whether it's the defense, now it's the special teams, missing a makeable kick. It's been that kind of year.
Oklahoma State has it back and the offense is on the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Anderson will throw. He's got his man.
A lot of times you're throwing these slants to the big body guys because they're so physical and they can win with physicality. But when you throw to a little guy like this, I just know he's going to win with his speed. He's got that much quicks. He's going to win, and I'm going to force feed him the ball and let him make plays.
Caught near the sticks. It's Lopez. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down. Ready to fire from the pistol. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
How about the big fella? I know this is not in his job description to pick off passes, but the eye-hand coordination, able to get his big paws up there, stabs it out of air. It was like he was almost surprised he had the football, just started rumbling and stumbling once he had possession.
BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. A really nice job methodically driving down the field the last time they had it, but the missed field goal ruined the drive. Gets it out fast. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. New set of downs after the completion. To the ground with the back. Blast his way ahead, but not much room. A pickup of 1 to the 24. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. Takes it the other way. The 30. He's at the 20. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. What about the speed from that defender on the return?
He's showing you, Reese, like, listen, it's not just wide receivers that can do that. I can take this thing to the house. I got some moves. Watch this. Unbelievable job flipping the field. Offense about to score. Defense makes the huge plays and gets points out of it.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. ULM is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. These Warhawks have picked themselves up before, and they're capable of it again today. They're trailing by just 4 to Texas State. Sunbelt, Funbelt. We'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. To the air on second down. Bringing the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And the Cougars come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. BYU will bring the punt team on the field. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. Anderson wants to throw. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. Working well behind the sticks on second down. From the shotgun, the inside give. Just gets it to the 28, pickup of 1.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Makes a catch along the left sideline, and that is a big pickup. The Cowboys headed quickly to the line.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Oklahoma State has the lead here. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Looking to fire. Finds his big tight end. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. Running back searching for a hole. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. And the Cowboys decide to punt it away. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. The sure hands, it's Hayes. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. After the short completion, let's see if they go back to the air. Working the middle. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down.
And this offense is going to have to come up clutch, man. Like late in the football game, you are trailing. This is why you get paid the big bucks. This is why the quarterback is the glamour position. Like, you've got to trust him. He's got to come through. They got to put a few drives together here to get back in this football game.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to pass. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. Here's a heat. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack.
That's why, as a defense, it's so important to win early downs. You win 1st and 2nd down, you set up 3rd and long. Now you can pin your ears back and get after the QB.
This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. The fair catch just inside the 40. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. Leaves it with the back. He breaks a tackle. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Pulls and throws off the RPO. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. The clock continues to run, and they'll be happy to wind it all the way down before they snap it. Off play action. Under fire. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. You used the play action to try to slow down the rush, make the defense hesitant. In that case, they weren't hesitant at all.
No, they weren't, and it was a nice job with respect to effort on defense. You saw guys engaged one-on-one. They got dudes beating some blocks, lots of speed.
Grabs it inside the 10. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Oklahoma State.
That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. 2nd and goal for this offense. Anderson will throw. He's going for the goal line. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch.
Nice job by the defense forcing the 3rd and goal. You can't allow any run after catch in these situations. Play aggressive, play tight, and play physical.
Trying to surge it in. Into the end zone he goes. Pistols firing. Touchdown, Cowboys. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
And that extra point is a big one as they now have a 3-possession, 17-point lead in the 4th.
31 BYU.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Going right to work up top. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. The Cougars come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Quickly complete. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. The offense set for a 1st down play. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock. And after this play, the cake will be baked. Might be calling a hot route. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Snagged out of the air. That will be the final play as they make the stop, and the clock has expired here. You know, there's no real reason to panic, but if you think about it, when does panicking ever really help? But certainly this was a